Hopefully we can save this guy. The infection's still major, but he's only at like 77% immunity, so it might hit extreme, and when it hits extreme, I think you only have like a day or two to fix it. But that's okay, it's only the leg, so worst case it does hit extreme, and we take off the leg and give him a peg leg. It's not ideal, but it is what it is. I've done a very commonly requested feature, and that is taking advantage of the roof building thing. Since it's free, I guess why not? So what I've got here is a sort of roofed pathway with the periodic support beams here and there just to make sure it stays up and stable. It is wood supports, so a fire could actually be pretty devastating because that would take out the supports, thereby collapsing the roof onto people who are in the pathways. Same goes for like urban fighting and all that jazz. It also acts as a bit of cover for people too, so I don't know. We'll see. The roof's free though, so I figure why not. I feel like eventually in the future the roof will be probably either you select the material for it and it costs that, or it just always costs steel. Something like that. But for now it's free, so I guess we'll take advantage. And that'll save us from having to do the snow clearing paths. So while they do that, yeah, you should be okay. It may have like just recently hit major. Seems okay. The other thing is the stools on the corners and all that has been fixed. You can't have two people eating on the same corner. And hunting was actually significantly improved too. You can actually have multiple hunters. So that's something I'll have to keep in mind for the tribe playthrough, because we're gonna have to do a lot of hunting there. So yeah, you can actually have multiple hunters, and they're a bit more intelligent about it. So that's cool. In other news, what do we got here for restrictions? Because I had the massive amount of anything for a little while there just to keep people straight and steady. So we'll go back to working most of the day. We'll be cooking. Is the field stove any slower than... No? Okay. I know like the simple research bench is slower than the normal research bench, and the hand tailoring station is slower than the electric tailoring station. I wasn't sure if maybe the fueled cook stove would be less efficient somehow. Doesn't quite make sense. I also did the marriage spot down here by the cross. Apparently we worship limestone or something. I don't know. It's a very precious rock to us. Otherwise, I think that was everything. I don't think there was very much else to do. Have this queued up to be deconstructed, this queued up to be mined. I'll mine up this as well. I don't want to mine up too much though, because we are still limited on people. Some Molotovs there. Stuff in terrible condition, except that wool toque. I'll take it. It's not the best thing ever, but it is a thing. Speaking of which, all to ooh, a superior toque. Ooh. Want that caribou coming through? May as well. Do we still have a dedicated hunt around Zollas? I need to, probably after I recruit these guys, go back to the work priorities and completely redo it. It's a good thing to do every now and again, just because people change, skills change, mood changes, and what you're currently doing changes. So going through the priorities and just completely starting over from scratch is usually a pretty cool thing to do, just to make sure you're taking advantage of colonist strengths and weaknesses and all that. Otherwise shit goes pretty slowly. And while I could have Ranzilla construct, I mean, they have a chance of just not building it right at all, but half the time it seems like the materials don't just vaporize, so you don't like critically fail, I suppose. So I could have him just help build, I guess, I suppose. But mining and hauling and stuff. I want to say this might get rid of marsh. Which could be useful because last alpha, I think somebody had said that that's the one you're hunting. Okay. Last alpha, I think somebody had said that the marsh actually kind of grows when it rains. I never saw it. I never witnessed it. I can sort of believe it. Oh, come on, Ron. Get closer. Like, a lot closer. Run that bitch down. You got this. Oh, wow. Jesus Christ, he went down fast. Oh, he was malnourished and everything. Oh, and the permanent gunshot injury. Man, what a headshot. Well done. Just don't do that to, like, attackers, because if you take them down via brain injury and it's somebody who's attacking us and we take them prisoner, they're going to be pretty poopy. Turns out colonists need brains. Oh no. And as far as I know, there's still nothing to really help with brain injury at all. I could haul this guy just to get it done with, I guess. What's your needs like? Hey, you're good. Oh, I can't. Is it full? No. Oh, you don't haul probably. And you're just not telling me for some reason. Oh, because Dragonfly's doing it apparently. Oh, okay. Dragonfly's going way up there for it. Where even is Dragonfly? Oh, yeah. Alright, I guess. You're in an okay mood for it too. Just making sure they're not like too tired or too hungry or whatever. So we can now do smithies to build metal weapons and tools, which is cool because that allows us to do longswords and the like, which is a really, really good melee weapon. And Stilly's idle because research. I'm on it. Could do stone cutting. Stone cutting is a real quick and easy one to do. We'll do it. Mortars would be a really cool thing to do, but I need the... machining, I believe, to do it. Because you use with machining, you put in steel and you create the mortars, or the mortar shells that way, the artillery shells. And then there's a multi-analyzer, but I need gold and plasteel to actually build that, but this speeds up the research speed. So ideally, if you have quick access to those, you'd take advantage, but our plasteel is way down there. Tough to mine. There's some jade down there too. And a lot of components. And I don't think I've seen gold yet. I might actually have to do some form of strip mining to find gold. Or just buy it or something. I mean, we started with the gold and I sold it. Probably could have just kept that gold and just hung on to it for a cheap multi-analyzer. But oh well. We'll go with, I think, stone cutting real quick, just because that is a really cool defensive structure. It's fireproof, so it'll work really well for supports. And we'll do it for the outer walls and stuff like that, and it'll be alright. It'll give us something to do with stone, because then we can cut it, and then we can, with the cut stone, either build the walls, or structures, or some furniture, or just go ahead and start doing art. There's some things that just like haven't been done, just like periodically throughout. So I'm just gonna assume direct control here and we can get this done. Eating on the fucking floor. Finish that. Finish that and eat in the goddamn kitchen. Eat with everybody else, Judith. So that's that. That mill will be hauled eventually. It's frozen out there. So that's that. They have to build the roofs, but at least we got the support beams down for it. Most of them anyway. Ron is currently resting. Okay, I think tomorrow, Ron, I'll just manually tell you to start hauling some of these rocks. Some plant cutting wouldn't go amiss either. But there's only so many people I can have doing plant cutting. Dragonfly is kind of spending all day making the meals. So they're sort of locked down with that. Arctic foxes and timber wolves and muffalo. Well, that's some pretty neat stuff. Hopefully we can sell a good lot of our spare shitty clothing. Sort of taking up space. Okay. Only a matter of time. I think it's like a 1 to 2% chance of recruiting them because their social isn't super duper fantastic. Although it really should be. Judith, I think we got Ron doing prisoners. Can we have Judith doing prisoners, or are they both doing prisoners? Yeah, let's have Judith do prisoners too. Or maybe just have Judith doing prisoners first, and then construction and all that. Although Ron will get good at it eventually. They are interested in it. But oh well. I need to go through this whole thing. It's getting a bit out of hand. I'll do that in a bit. I'd like to recruit them first before I do it. And Ron, I suppose I should do Judith for that. Your social is best. You got a fox on the loose. Quick, somebody hunt it while they're not looking. We will sell to them the sort of rough shaped stuff that we've got. The awful charge rifle is that really awful one that's like in good shape, but it's really inaccurate, so I'm gonna sell it. They are selling the Arctic Foxes and the Timber Wolf, not the Buffalo. That is a hauling buffalo for them. And I can sell the prisoners too, but that gives you a pretty significant negative moodlet. I would not recommend doing that ever, under any circumstances. Nor harvesting the prisoners, nor really doing anything except recruiting or releasing prisoners. I wouldn't recommend doing. They're tough to deal with. There's the artillery shells that we need for the mortars. I think they're 10 steel to do. Alright, we'll just sell stuff. They don't really have much to buy. So there's that. Let your joy get up there, and then I will have you. You're very cold. Hypothermia shivering. Oh, you're probably fine. I think you're actually fine. Give you a parka. Judith needs treatment. Hypothermia? Oh. No. Asthma. Alright, yeah, go do that. Or don't. Because we don't have a prisoner or a medical bed because it's prisoner stuff. That's right. Just do it. I think because your bed rest is like 4 or something. Okay, come here. You're visiting area, but your joy is plenty okay. Building snowman, your joy is plenty okay. You're fine. Refueling fueled stove. Have Dragonfly do it. Judith, did you get taken care of? Yeah, alright. And Dragonfly is down here digging at compacted steel. Ronzilla, you keep hauling. You refill it. Just at least get it out of the build site. And then what else needs hauling? Anything else? Was that really it? That might have been it. Turn that off while you're up there. Judith's on it. Fine. Okay. Stone cutting's already done. So now, I think we'll go for machining. I really should do fire foam too, but I'm going to go for machining first. Head toward mortars. And geothermal. Geothermal would help out a lot. But I sort of built over this and I could still do this one. This one's going to be a bit of a trick to build on because I did this whole thing. The idea being I could eventually just cut it off here when I'm doing geothermal. Because this is all just going to be those field generator things. It'll get done. They're all working on it. Did I not hook you up? There. I have now, because the switch is, yeah, down there, so that's okay. Mm-hmm. Huh? Mm-hmm. Okay. Yep. Shit's getting done. All these out of the way. There you go. Now you can go back to whatever. Eating on the floor. Sure, why not? I got Ronzilla back on constructing and hauling too, so just to get the construction done, because we still have to build the hydroponics and then the conduits for those. So we'll catch up on the hauling and cleaning after we get the construction done, because this is kind of a major project that is a little bit time sensitive. I mean, we do have plenty of food for the time being, but I am running low on medicine. I would very much like to be getting more cloth so I can do more tailoring, stuff like that. Oh, there's the alpaca wool. We just haven't made anything with it yet, because Dragonfly's been spending all day every day doing the cooking and then mining. I suppose we can take you off mining for the time. No, I'm gonna need a lot of steel for the hydroponics, so never mind. You keep doing that. I'm also going to eventually need the components that are down here. Did we already do that? 13 components, it's not very many. I'm pretty sure that's how many I had. No way did we already do it. Nah, okay, we did, just hasn't been hauled. Okay, 33 components down there. Excellent. Ron. No place configured to store it. What? Oh, I see. Because this was strictly food. Wasn't this the everything? I don't have a generic stockpile anymore. It used to be this, but then I changed it, I think. Go ahead and put stone blocks in here. And put the components and artillery shells in there. Okay. Alright, that'll work. Ron. I was gonna say, like, that was like 4 ship parts down here. No way do we only have 13. You gonna grab like all of them? Awesome. You're a champion, Ron. Oh my god, a prison break. There's some who defeated the door lock and are making their way out. It's a wooden door. They defeated the door lock. Oh god, they really have. Alright. I'm gonna keep you out of this, Jack. Hang out by this tree. Ron. Finish hauling, that's fine. Dragonfly with a really sick flank. Oh, I was going for Stittert. We'll have Judith kite them around the side here, and Jack will pick off Benjamin, I think. You gonna go for a weapon, Ben? Yeah, you are. That's fine. Grab a shitty shiv. Our weapons are terrible. You don't want any of those. You're good at melee, right? Yeah, you should be fine. The dude's unarmed. This guy's got a shiv, but he's shot up. They should go down eventually, I'd like to think. Dragonfly's down too. There we go. Finally he's down. Jesus Christ. Took enough. Oh, Dragonfly apparently got shot the fuck up with a personal defense weapon as well. Good job, Judith. Chat with him. He's down. Well, Ben died. He was the one with the shitty leg. Ah, well. That happens. Doctors care, but no medicine. Our best doctor, I'm pretty sure it's still Judith. No, Stilly. Stilly's the doctor. Treat Sitter without the medicine. Should be okay. Simple bandages. Judith. Treat Dragonfly. Always eating on the floor. %65%, yeah. So, no. But is it so bad you get infected? I don't know. Dragonfly's back. Still bleeding though, pretty horribly. Keep resting until healed, Judith. Put the fucking food down! Okay, we okay? Okay, he's actually getting pretty ornery right now, so head down here and eat a meal. Stilly, head up here. Feed Dragonfly, then finish feeding Dragonfly. The left middle finger was destroyed. God damn it. That whole thing should have gone so much better for us. Get on the rooftop. That's good. Hopefully we get this all roofed up too. Actually, I'm gonna have you prioritize doing that real quick. Like out here. Just because it's actively snowing. There we go. It's awkward where you right click. And you're just going to bed. Fine. I think I'd probably have you guys. You can stay up another hour. It is 22nd hour. I'll have you stay up another hour. There we go. Temperature still doing okay? Sort of. Bump these up just a little bit. Temperature's all over the place in there. Ugh. Dragonfly's fully healed. Good. And I remembered the settings. Okay, cool. Well, that's actually my first recorded prison break. They're much nastier when you have, you know, obviously more prisoners and a weapon storage nearby them. Dragonfly, your knife. Did we already haul back? If we did, where is it? Stutter, check his inventory. No, alright. Master's got an armored vest on. Seriously, where'd your knife go? Oh, it's still down here. Alright. I guess we can strip this guy too while you're down there. It's all poopy clothing by now. And bury him while you're down there. Just making sure we do have enough joy times set. I think we've got enough. They should have enough to at least get a positive moodlet for joy. Eating now. Alright, what about everybody else? Everybody else is generally okay. Alright. I won't worry about it too much then. Looks a bit strange with the lighting from all this roofing, but well. Give it a go. The benefit of it is that, like snow and rain, it all falls straight down. So by having the roof here, the snow won't accumulate at all. So once we shovel it once, it'll be just fine. Which I was a bit of a fool and unqueued the snow clear area. So once the roof's up, I'll have to just follow the shadow and redo that. So once we clear it once, We won't have to worry about it again. Looks like we got it all. And we're doing the repairs now. So nice, we can actually move on. And do the... maybe fuel generators right now. Let this room warm up a bit. And the conduits all around the outside. There. Good. It's up here. Match it there. Down and around, get a second path there. Redundancy. Down like that. Excellent. Okay. I'm surprised we haven't gotten a cold snap or something like that. Well, then again, there was that bug that came out where like half of the events were disabled for some reason. It's kind of a pretty significant whoopsie bug, because that means that really the only thing that can happen is you periodically getting attacked and people periodically just wandering into joining you. All the fun stuff was taken out. Ugh. But it's back in now, so we'll be alright. Yeah, I think I might make the lunge toward geothermal. Like, almost immediately. I might just do it now, just to save us from the, there. Just to save us from having the, all the wood in the area just completely chopped down and consumed. I could go ahead and do a growing zone come spring or summer. Somewhere for more trees. I mean, I'm not really concerned about trees, but I just figure with geothermal actually within reach. Look at that, he's already making really good progress on it. It's like within reach, we may as well just go ahead and go for it. It's a really phenomenal thing to have. So we'll do it, and we have a bulk trading ship coming by. Alright, your lover was Urez, and they're dead now. I was wondering why you were sleeping by yourself. I already forgot. Who was it? Judith. At 11. Yeah, okay. We'll let you get a full night's sleep first. Rebuffed by Dragonfly ×2. Man, quit trying. Stop it. An innocent prisoner died? No. No, they didn't. No, they were a part of a jailbreak. Fuck you. This game loves dishing out the negative moodlets that last an entire week. It loves it. Innocent prisoner died. Self-defense, man. Wow, they've got a lot of gold. Bang, 16,000 silver worth. And a steel hospital bed, superior, a golden hospital bed? The fuck? I like that furniture is actually a thing, though, to sell. It's nice.